Bah, écoutez, on va faire la partie 3, hein, puisque décidément tout va mal dans le meilleur des mondes. En même temps, je mange. Je redémarre là où on était, hein. Comme ça, vous ne ratez rien de ce qui va se passer. Ah, on en était arrivé là, bon, je vous laisse écouter, hein, du coup.
Hopefully this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master D-Luke accompanied us to the very end. Despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, responsibility perhaps. What about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king. And its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon... No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Bon, on était arrivé ici. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Briser le seau. Alors... Oh merde. Bon.
Look! There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Bon, Divaline... Ouais ben... Là c'est beau en plus. On avait déjà vu ça au début du jeu. Et là de le refaire c'est assez... exceptionnel. Pourquoi tu t'en vas?
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
Ok, faut que j'explique. Aïe. Oula, j'en prends trop d'un coup là par contre.
I'll extract and condense the pure animal from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents.
Ouais.
I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Shatter the condensed animo orbs to create acceleration currents.
Oh,
I know it's hard to tell amidst the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way.
intéressant. Je peux le rattraper comme ça. Oh, j'arrive toujours pas à le rattraper. Ah oui, on y est proche. Hein. Encore un coup, je pense. Ouais, encore un coup. Hop, hop, hop. Salut Divaline. Oh, c'est bien compliqué. Il repart. Pourquoi tu t'en vas? Encore 3. Encore 2. Ah, pourquoi je me prends tout? Encore un. C'est le dernier. Oh là, j'ai l'impression que en fait, comme on avait su sur tous les... là c'est la fin. Oh, on entend Adrien, mon dieu.
Hang on, just one more.
Mhm. Oh là, ça sent le bordel. Ça sent la merde, quoi. Je peux pas toute seule, je crois.
Now we can fight to Fallen on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, the Fallen's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
Comment on peut vaincre Divaline?
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Ouais, j'ai bien fait de reculer.
Anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy will out, the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Alors toi, faut que je te régène. Ensuite.
Let's play. Here we go.
Non, c'est une blague. Oh, je suis tombé comme une merde. Hop. Je vais briser la moitié de ton shield.
Let's play. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Allez. On est bientôt. Il ne lui reste rien, a dit Valine. est presque sur le point de le battre. Faudrait qu'il revienne ici. Allez, on y est presque. Ça ne fait rien.
Brace yourselves. Yahoo!
Allez,
Aim
maintenant.
for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Oh, il aurait trop tapé.
This place is gonna collapse!
Oula. Eh
It's
ben,
been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified
Yeah.
the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt, and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere, and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
C'est encore en chargement. Un jour plus tard.
You
guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant.
Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Oh.
What timing. Not only was Jean away right when the Hilly Trolls attacked, luckily, the knights on hand all did an admirable job, and I guess Kaya must have had his reasons. I mean, it's not like he would have just sat the whole thing out at the cat's tail, right?
Alors. Oh. Alors, j'ai eu beaucoup de trucs. J'ai vu beaucoup de trucs. Et surtout pour toi. Sélectionner les matériaux. Alors. Renforcer. Alors, il me reste encore ça. Il faut toujours en garder un petit peu. Du coup, hop. Je prends ça. Alors toi, arme. Ah ouais, non, je pensais que tu avais eu un bouquin de mage, mais non, pas du tout. Mince. Bon. La mission n'est pas encore terminée. Mais on va continuer la suite. Et d'ailleurs, dans mon bouquin, j'ai l'impression d'avoir accompli quelque chose. Dans les donjons. Donjon, la conquête. Ah, d'accord, donc ouais. C'est juste pour me dire que... Mhm.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt.
Je vais pas qu'on reste en
What?
mais...
The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Clanmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight.
Ah, dégoûté.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Mm-hmm.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Great.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Bon, maintenant... Mais il y a tout le monde qui a envie de parler, hein. Tiens,
Greetings.
que de plaisanteries.
May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of... let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Oh, quelle lâche.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone whose cavalry but let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you... That's the spirit! Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. Alright, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Toi, t'as de la viande, mais moi non.
That was good! Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Ça sent la merde. Oh mon dieu. Alors ça s'appelle les chiens. Et quand ils voient quelqu'un rentrer, eh ben, ils aboient comme des truites. Même si je sais pas si une truite ça aboie. Mais bon, c'est pas grave, on va dire que ça aboie. J'ai plus de stamina, c'est bizarre, j'ai couru plus longtemps que d'habitude. Ouais, ma stamina a augmenté aussi. Ah, je suis carrément dans la cathédrale. Ah ouais, vous êtes chaud, hein. Hop, on est arrivé. Entrée. Ah, il faut ramener la lyre sacrée et... Oula, bon bah elle, on la connaît tous, hein.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master. But I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's just... it's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Ouais.
here.
Mais d'où il a des pouvoirs comme ça, lui?
Holy liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre, I mean the magic I used, isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? Tone-deaf bard! Hey!
Ah ouais, bah c'est pas con. Eh ben, bon bah ils ont intérêt à se barrer parce que sinon ils vont se faire enculer. Ils vont se faire défoncer, ils vont rien comprendre. Ah les temps de chargement, mon dieu. Je vous ai déjà parlé que les temps de chargement sont longs? Je pense que oui, hein, à force.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue.
C'est une blague.
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Eh ben... Si je savais pas que ça allait se finir comme ça, mon dieu.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we
Épilogue. Ah, bah, épilogue, ok. Comme ça, on va pouvoir planer plus loin. Bah, au pire. Pourquoi s'embêter? On va l'enlever et on va sur la statue d'Anemo. Voilà, ça sera beaucoup plus rapide. Voilà, on a le temps de régénérer.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia.
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself. No, it's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your Gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's Gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Anemo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Si t'as encore quelque chose à me dire, c'est maintenant, les bardes ne restent jamais en place.
As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation, and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the 7. But as for which of the 7 took your sister, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
D'ailleurs, je suppose que je ne suis pas encore lavé de tout soupçon, n'est-ce pas? Tu lui ressembles même pas.
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations.
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your sister, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
On a fait celui-là, on va voir ça.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place.
Salut,
the
la
Fatui
terreur.
possess the strongest military among the 7
J'ai mis
nations.
du temps à voir ton message
Yet they've
parce qu'en
used
même
it to
temps,
steal the
j'écoute ce
Holy
qu'il
Lyre,
raconte.
covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7 all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Lille. If the dissension ritual you fail to tally, then another year you must dally.
Ah, en plus, on a eu un succès. Le début d'un long voyage. Ouais. Alors là, ça va être le moment chiant. Don de la. Ok, don de la. Ouais. Je suppose que toi tu vas terre. Hein.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not. Well then.
Ouais. Bon. Il y a un coffre ici. Ah oui. Donc je l'avais pas vu auparavant. Bon bah. Waouh. Ah ouais, là j'ai badé là. Oula. J'en ai encore ma passement au cœur, je suis pas bien. Alors, des rumeurs concernant le héros de la nuit circulent à Mondstadt. Ah, parce que c'était encore que le prologue. Ah ouais, oh ouais. Oh oui. Niveau d'aventurier. On est niveau 19. Faut encore monter niveau 26 pour pouvoir faire le chapitre 1 acte 1. Alors. Je te le donne. Wow. C'est dommage. Eh ben. Maintenant, il faut les monter en niveau. Alors. Et je peux toujours pas t'améliorer, toi? Est-ce que j'ai toujours pas trouvé où est-ce que ça se trouve, ça? Bon, alors toi, bah tu restes à côté. Alors pendant que vous, je vais monter en niveau. Alors, on va commencer par toi. Hein. Je vais voir ce que ça donne quand on est pas loin du niveau 40. Ah, je vais finir par avoir des crampes aux doigts à force. Élevé. Le niveau max de personnage est augmenté au 50. Ouais. Parce qu'après, je suppose que ça va être plus long à monter en niveau. D'accord. Arrête de faire genre que je t'ai pas vu, je t'ai vu. Bah alors, t'es panique?
I'll race you there.
Hop, un coffre en plus. Non, j'ai vu quelque chose ici. Hop là. Bon bah maintenant je sais plus trop quoi faire à part faire encore des missions annexes. Bon sinon j'ai vu un slime qui m'a attaqué. Je sais pas où il est passé mais c'est pas grave. Bon, bah, on va faire un petit donjon pour terminer ce live avant de se quitter là-dessus. Alors, un petit donjon. On va faire un donjon du calibre niveau 30. Ouais, non, c'est pas ici. Non, calibre 30. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire pour avoir peut-être celui-là? Bon, bah je vous propose qu'on fasse celui-là. Hein. Et une fois qu'on aura terminé le donjon, on se quittera là-dessus. Et je me débrouillerai pour pouvoir être au niveau 26 avant le prochain épisode du coup. Alors. Bah parfait, niveau 30. C'est exactement ce que je voulais. Il y aura juste Lisa qui sera un peu tâche. Hein. Élément recommandé. En plus c'est Lisa qui est recommandé. Mon dieu. Quel enfer. Bon, on y est parti. Et là, il faut... Voilà, je sens mal.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. for a little shock.
C'est dommage, on y était presque. On va recommencer.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Et là.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little close. Come a little closer.
C'est dommage encore une fois. Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter ici. Parce que ce donjon est impossible à faire à cause du faible level de mon personnage. C'est dommage hein, quand même. Mais j'ai pas les ingrédients nécessaires pour pouvoir le mettre niveau... Le mettre level up 1. Et bah du coup, encore une aventure rondement menée, bien faite, hein, malgré les difficultés, mais on a réussi à le faire. Et c'est sur ce qu'on va se quitter là-dessus, sur cette belle vue, non, n'est-ce pas? Non, voilà. Et là, qui dit qu'un jeu pourrait être aussi beau que celui-ci? Et ben moi j'y croyais pas, et pourtant c'est le cas. Hein. Bon, j'espère que ça vous aura plu. Hein. N'hésitez pas à mettre un pouce bleu si ça vous a plu, à regarder mes anciens lives si vous voulez voir ce qu'il y a eu avant ce live-là. Et je vous dis à la prochaine fois. Hein. Salut tout le monde.